Hello, I welcome you back to my channel. We Anime or Anime Week. We Anime is my channel. You already know this. My channel is We Anime. I'm We Anime. Hi, how are you? I hope you'd enjoyed this. What if? Um, the entire series is what I mean. I'm not. This isn't just like a couple second video. I welcome you to the final of What If Deku Had a Copy Quirk. Yes, it's the final. Yes. Uh, Calm down. Um, I don't know what I'm doing. Uh, but anyways, if you don't know my next what ifs, I do three at a time. If you are new here to my channel, if this is your first series, I do three what ifs at the time. Currently, well, actually, right now, I only have one more what if this week to record. It's on Friday. I record every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Upload those days as well. Uh, so yeah, the last what ifs I did was what if Asta had magnet magic? What if, well, where you're watching me, this one, and what if Naruto had teleportation release? Now, my next three what ifs I revealed on my community tab. If you would like to go look at it, look at them. Uh, for Deku, that's Red Hood. What if Deku was Red Hood? Uh, very. That one's going to be interesting. Oh yeah, by the way, they start next week. Uh, Today is the 21st. Next week, these what ifs will start. The new ones, that is. This Friday is the final for my Naruto what if. Okay. So, yeah, I think without further ado, we start this in a way I've never. Well, I've started one sort of like this, but not really. We'll start off with Deku, where he is. 3 months in the past, a day after he took a life of a villain named Dabi, aka Toya Todoroki, the son of the hero, Endeavor, brother, brother and son of all of the Todoroki family, the oldest. See, right now we can see Naruto sitting upon a building, wondering what just happened. Why did he do that? He's questioning that. Why, once he attained the third eye, did he go like that? A no motion killer. He would question himself on this, still taking out villains during the next 2 months. He would question himself a lot. What is he? Still hiding from the heroes, also taking out villains, doing whatever he can to help, while still questioning his sanity, questioning himself. And I'm on time skip. 2 months in the future from this point, we see Deku on top of a building once again. Same clothes, but tattered, bloody. He he's He's always been tired, so still the same bags under his eyes as before. Nothing truly changed, except for he's come to understand that this third eye gives him power, but also gets rid of his emotions once he uses it. He never wants to use it against a hero, nor his, well, previously classmates. And yes, I know what you're asking. Shouldn't he know about the war that's starting? He does. He does know it. He actually got invited by the villains to join them to take out the heroes. The messenger never sent a message again. He never left that spot they met him in. The others around this messenger, only one of them got to tell the boss of this thing, the boss of the villain side, all for one, what happened. So, what All for One does, he sends people to take out Midoriya. He sends multiple people here and there, keeping Naruto on his toes. But yet, here's the thing. There are two people Naruto. No, oh my god, no. There are two people that Deku know of. Actually knows personally that he sends. See, before certain things happened since the last part, before that, Deku made a trip to Tartarus, to the prison that held all these different villains, and he would visit two in particular. One being a man he fought months ago. One, the other one being a woman he heard about a long time ago, Lady Nagant, Kiana something. I don't remember how to say her name. Okay, I don't remember how to say her last name. I know it's Kiana. I don't remember. I need to look up her. I know it's Kaina, I believe. I feel like I'm wrong about that, but I don't know. I haven't watched that season of My Hero in a long time. Since it's been out, I don't remember much. But anyways, sorry for rambling. These two, well, staying, not being sent, uh, all for one would hire Lady Nagant during this time. Oh my god. Deku, while at Tartarus in his visit, he'd ask a lot of questions to Lady Nagant and Stain about certain things here and there, about things in the past that they have done, just things, really. The answers he would get would sort of help him in certain ways, but not really. See, by things, I don't know. He would talk with them, right? And that's basically all he would do, right? Okay, you get my point. He talked to Lady Nagant and Stain. And now, during this time of war, he would actually meet these two again on two different occasions as of one and one occasion for the other. He would meet Stain two times. The first time was Stain nearly took Midoriya's head off because he thought he was a villain. Basically, in a similar way that Stain met All Might, or Toshinori Yagi All Might, at the All Might statue. Midori would be sitting there on a boulder piece of building, just a big rock, concrete. There would be steel pipes, so Midori would think, oh yeah, that's a part of the building. Okay. He would sit up there, look at the statue, until he would have a knife at his throat, and a man in his ear saying, "Who are you?" And Midoriya would say, "I am Mirror, or at least I think." "Wait. Oh, you're that kid. What are you doing out here? Shouldn't you be in, like, the big, like, UA, like, holding safety thing?" "Oh, I would be there if I didn't do something." "What did you do?" "Oh, I mean, you probably know the League of Villains." "Yes, I know of them. And I told you this before when we talked." "Well, I took a life. I took one of their villains. Permanently. I opened up the third eye." "Oh, you're one of them. Third eye, like Quirk enhancers or something, right? People get those, like, implanted into them." "I didn't get mine implanted. I was born with it. I think, at least. But I met him. We fought. I I'm not happy about it." "Oh, God. You know, heroes and, well, vigilantes take lives, you know that. Villains take them all the time and they don't feel bad about it. But yet, once a hero does it, or some regular person takes a life, they feel miserable for the first time. Villains, on the other case, they're thrilled. They love it. They adore it. They love to do it. See, that's the difference. Between heroes and villains. But yet, what we call vigilantes, some people call them villains. Some people call them heroes. See, I met a guy once. Met two people, actually, that I respected a lot, actually. They were the Crueler. No, that's not right. The Crawler, and a man who called himself Knuckle Duster. See, at the time I was the vigilante Standal. I took people's lives so they couldn't do villainy things again. You know how much I regret that? I regret it so much. But then Knuckle Duster put it in my mind. Things happen, now I'm here where I am. I'm Stain, the hero killer. Taking lives aren't nothing anymore. and I know you're also a kid, so it's gonna be rough, but yet you'll be able to get through it. Trust me. I hope so, at least, kid. I believed in you, Mirror. You took me down. You were the reason I was put in Tartarus. You took me out. So I put my faith in you. Make this squirrel world great again. If you can, that is. If heroes win. Oh, we can. I can certainly try. We all can. Isn't that right? See, I don't get you much. I don't get kids these days. That's probably my fault, honestly. But anyways, people put on masks. People put up personalities that isn't really them. But this is really you. You feel really bad about it. I'm not here to, I don't know, I'm not here to judge you, tell you where you went wrong or right. If you believe you are right, then you did right in your eyes. That's what I think, at least. See, there's a lot of people out there that are in this game of life for money, fame. See, I heard there was a hero once called Captain Celebrity. Just by the namesake, you could tell he was in it for the fame and money of the game of playing a hero. I hate that type of hero. And I could tell you weren't that type of kind. That kind when we met. You see, that one friend of yours, the one that I nearly took, he, his brother, Tinya, or Tensei, he'll never run again because of me. That was because I thought he was a fake hero. Maybe I was wrong. People may think I was wrong, but in my eyes, I was right. But I told you that already. You believe what you want, kid. I hope to see you again. Maybe on a TV screen next time. And not me putting a knife to your neck. Because I thought you were another graffiti artist ready to. I'm so sorry. No, that was me. Sorry. I thought you were one of the. Whatever they are. Trying to mess this sign up. But yet, I'll give you a little tip. They're coming after you. Especially, all for one, the one that tried to recruit you out here. Because they tried to do the same thing to me. They tried to recruit me again. Give me more quirks. Make me powerful, but I really could care less about strength. I don't want to give in strength. I want my own. Maybe you should put that in perspective too, Mirror. I'll try to. I'll try to. And then, boom, Traveling Shadow, Midoriya would be gone. Until a week or two later. Well, we wouldn't see him for a week or two later. But yet, people would see him. The heroes would catch eye on his whereabouts. He'd move and move and move. he wouldn't stop moving around so that he couldn't be caught. Not because he was afraid of whatever they were going to do to him. He was afraid of seeing them again, seeing their eyes filled with anger because of him, filled with disappointment, filled with different emotions except for happiness. So he would make a deal with himself that he's not gonna stop running until he ends this himself. And then and then bang! I mean, Lady Nagat showed up, and she would say, "So you're the one I'm after. Well, nice to meet you, Midoriya. How you been, kid?" A mirror, not that. I don't go by that name anymore. Oh, quiet down and get off that low show, whatever plan you got there. We both know we know each other. Hey, I even babysat you when you were like 5, man. You can be friendly to me. You just tried to shoot me. Fair point. But anyways, sorry to tell you this, but I kind of need you to come with me. Yeah, no, I'm not going to offer one. Whoa, smart as ever, I see. Good. Good thing I don't gotta work hard for this. Well, I mean, maybe you gotten stronger, maybe you have, maybe you haven't. Heard you got in that school ever since, I mean, you told me that you did. I never knew it. Good on you, kid. Still confused why you're out here, though. Everyone is at this point. So join the club. Jeez, man. You know, what's on your mind? The real question is what isn't on my mind at this point. I took a life. A man's life who probably didn't even deserve it. He just wanted revenge. I mean, who doesn't at this point? Everyone wants revenge for something in their life. But yet, who knows if we'll ever get it. Wait, did you go like to school for like psychology or something? No, I went to school to be a hero. I know, I was joking with you. I was trying to make a joke. Ha ha. Yeah, you don't gotta be sarcastic. I knew it was a bad one. So, who you taking? I mean, it's not even. That one was the one that hurt the most. Especially after knowing that it was someone's son. I mean, at some point, someone is someone's son. But someone I knew, brother and son. Brother. Oh, you're talking about that Dobby kid? Uh, oh, yeah. That villain called Dobby, yeah. Heard you talking about him. Man, how did he piss you off? Whoever said he did, he never really, I mean, he never really did. It was just that, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't want to go back. I also don't want to go for all for one. What if I just take him out? I can take him out. I can take him out. No, you can't. Well, I can try at least. We can all try. And I'm tired. So tired. I mean, we can always all try, but most of us fail in one way or another. See, I don't know. I'm not gonna patronize you about it. You don't gotta tell me about it, okay? But I do need your help, and I also need you to go with me. This again, they probably told you the story of what I did to the other ones, right? Yeah, you silenced them and then sent one back. Yeah, heard that. Good. Go then. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's not happening. I'm not leaving. Please go. Nope. Please. Nada. Of course. Fine then. Glacial pillars. Wow, this is new. Around her would be didn't make that she didn't make noise. She just got like surrounded by like three pillars, four pillars, right? Like she would be trapped between them, and then one pillar would be on top of it to like seal her in, and then she could hear Midoriya say from the outside, "This will melt. Uh, this will melt in a couple hours, two maybe. If not, then you can do whatever. I'm out of here. Don't come near me. Good to see you again, though. Key. Oh, you remember the nickname you gave me. Okay, this isn't gonna work. Uh, okay. She'd shoot her way out, and kick her way out. And then she'd be on the chase for Midoriya. She would say, "Oh, I love it when they run. Little weird, honestly." Midoriya heard her, and he would say in his head, "That's so strange. No wonder she'd like to play tag." And then, after a little bit of running, hiding, Lady Nagant would eventually find her target again and would start to fire. And Midoriya would say, "Okay, fine. Bronze beams." Beams would appear in front of him, blocking the shots. And then Asta, no, oh my god, I'm mixing up names. And then Midoriya would say, "Tenacious, oh god, tenacious armor." Skin would go gray, little like cracks in it too, right? And then Midoriya would say, "Blinding radiance." He would just flashbang, but yeah, flashbang her. Then Asta, oh my god, it had happened again. Midoriya would use golden magnetic rings. Okay, that's under my teeth. I'm having an issue with my gum. Sorry. That was entertaining. Anyways, sorry. I was spitting out my gum. Bug. Anyways, Asta. Oh my god, I did it again. Midoriya would say, after blinding her, uh, Midoriya would say, Phantom Outlier. And then multiple versions of him would appear, and then they would all run off in separate directions. And then, most of them would be hit. Midoriya, like the actual one being included, they would all be hit, by multiple shots. Well, Midoriya would be, the actual Midoriya would be hit in the leg. It would enter the back through, like, all your muscle, in your, like, leg. Like, he would be hit in the leg, back of the leg. So now it's harder to run. And then he would be hit again in the other leg. And then he would be on the ground, trying to stand up again. And then he could hear, it's probably not a good idea to stand, right? I know. And plus, if you leave, I'll just, take out your friend up there. And she would grab his face, like the chin, and turn his head to the side to look at a build on top of a building. He would see a man that he would recognize from months ago. He took out, and then they arrested him. A man called Kai Chizuki, or formerly known as Overhaul. And Asta, as she would lay his face back down on the ground, he would say, he's not my friend. I really could care less if you do it. I don't care. Never have. I don't like him. He like abused. I don't even know if I can say that without being demonetized. Crap. But anyways, he would tell him about the Airy thing. Well, tell Nagant about the Airy thing, and Nagant would go, "What? Yeah, you be quiet. Shh, shh, shh. You're okay. I'm gonna go take care of your friend." And Midori would say, "I kind of want to do it too. Oh, you want to help me? Let's go. I do need to take you in still. I don't want to help you." He had tenacious armor on. I mean, given her, like, bullets were shaped like drills. So I'm saying that's how she got, like, through his skin. They were shaped like drills. I'm decently sure about this. They were shaped like drills. In, like a, you know what I'm talking about? Like, they would be like drill bullets? I don't know. But they were shaped weird. Were they not? I'm pretty sure they were. Like the purple swirl thing. Pink purple-ish color. Like, way. I'm decent. I remember it. Looks like a cone, but like, and you know what a drill is. But anyways, so that's what I'm saying. That's how he got hit. But he also probably would have turned it off because it does take stamina and a lot of it. I mean, he can go a long time, but he can't like all of his quirks take like different like things, just like different things, right? This one took like his hardening quirks take like stamina and other things. Anyways, let's move on. So as Midoriya and Nagant would end Kai Shizuki, Midoriya would feel a lot better about this. Honestly, they would just leave the body there. They don't care. And so Lady Nagant would say, "How old are you, kid? Why? Reasons? I want to know. I'm 16. Shit. Of course. Of course. Why? Oh, my legs. Yeah, sorry about that. They kind of did drill into your legs, huh? Yeah, they did. And it hurts a lot. You know, me having a copy cord kind of doesn't help because I didn't copy a healing quirk. Why didn't you copy a healing quirk? Because there are reasons. Maybe some would say that would make him too OP. What are you talking about? Nothing. There's some guy in my head talking. I don't get it. Isn't there somebody in all of our heads talking though? Yes, technically. Ourselves. This one isn't even my voice. You're breaking the fourth wall. Fourth what? Nothing. So they would talk more, right? Lady Nagant would pick him up and begin to take him. Midori would break out of this, go unbreakable. They would be like 100, like nearly 200. Actually, that's not as much as I thought it would be. Like they're very high in the air because of Skywalk that All for One gave the Gaunt. Like they're really high up, and so Midoriya, after he would slip out, he would start just free falling, and he would say, "Well, this wasn't my best idea, but Hiroshima did it. Maybe I can too." And what he would do is go unbreakable. He would harden up his body like Kirishima does, and then whoosh, he would land on the ground, and then he would start to run, run really fast. What he didn't think of was the still very large and long items in his legs are still there. They didn't take them out. So they would fall out during his running, and more ketchup would fall out. More blood, blood would fall out. I think I can say blood. You just can't see it. I think I don't know. I think I can say it because I've said before, and I didn't get in trouble. I did get a copyright strike during for this what if. That's why I deleted the part 8, the sports festival. That's why I deleted it. Okay, that's why it's gone. Okay. Anyways, after Midoriya does does things, he would run. He'd try to plug up the holes. He would find an alleyway and sit down, lay down like face down, and for a little bit he would rest. He would sleep until he woke up in on top of a roof, hanging off of it, and then he would hear a voice say, "Well, that wasn't very nice of you to run away from me. So I'm going to give you two options here. Either I drop you off this roof, this tall building, given I feel like you could survive again, which isn't, that's fine. I'd like you to be alive, personally. Uh, or you can come with me. Or you got a third option, but that's illegal. What is the illegal one? Oh, you'll find out. Okay, I'm very sorry about the incoming noise. Like, it's incoming. Like, very soon. I'm very sorry. Can't control them. Sheep, by the way, is what I'm talking about. It's sheep. Okay, I want to be clear. I can't control those things. But anyways, as Midori would be thinking to his options, he couldn't feel his legs anymore because of reasons. He got bandaged. She bandaged him, like his legs. So yeah. Uh, then Midori would say, "I don't want to go to him. I really don't. And I kind of want to know what the third option is, but I also don't. I also like the dropping me off a building part. Maybe if I just don't harden, things will happen." Well, you see, if that was the case, I'm not dropping you then if you aren't gonna harden. Okay? Good lord. They're so loud. That's a bird. A very small bird. Might be a hummingbird. No, it's not. It's like big. It's bigger than a hummingbird. I'm so sorry if you can hear that, but it would be so hilarious if you can't, and I'm just stalling for no apparent reason. I have a feeling you can hear it though. I'm so sorry if you can, but if you can't, then I'm stalling for no reason. So confusing with the bird. Well, as we wait, I'm gonna get a drink of water. Oh, by the way, he's still thinking through his options, and I might time skip because of reasons. Um, for the like other fight, there are two more fights I gotta do, man. Mm, 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 mm. It's only one fight, not two. I only know I gotta do one. I remember now. See, earlier I did a little planning for this episode about writing down what happens and what fights. Yeah, I'm so happy I did. Uh, don't get why I wasted a full piece of paper for 2 words. Which is more than 2 words. I didn't even waste it. I'm still gonna use it. I don't know what for. Maybe for more planning. Anyways, how are you all? Hope you're doing good. I forgot to ask you all that earlier. I'm doing alright. Still, like, a little happy this ends today. But also kind of very much sad because it ends today. Uh, it's been a very fun what if, honestly, in my opinion. One of my favorite I've ever recorded, honestly, just because of I made all of these like names. I love making the names for jutsus. I mean, well, jutsus and named attacks and spells, right? I enjoy it so much, right? Because creativity is very useful in these certain things, and very good in like the anime like stance of things. Because what I usually see on like other what ifs, on other like what if YouTubers, they'll use like already made like on a wiki's like page, right? Or like things from like say the anime that they're basing it off of, or powers similar to it. Or they'll even just straight up use other moves in the same anime. Like for another like I don't like I don't remember who it was, but I do remember seeing a what if YouTuber doing another copy Quirk. A copy Quirk Deku what if, right? And them just using like other classmates like moves or like other heroes like quirks, like classmates quirks and like other heroes quirks, and not making up their own stuff. Like I hate when that happens. Be creativity. That's what helps like people get like so high end like views and stuff. Or just do like popular titles like what if Deku was a Power Ranger and you get like 500, 600 views over like a couple like nearly like 10 months or something. I forget. It's like my most viewed video, and it's like 500 some. I haven't checked it in a while, so I could be entirely wrong. But anyways, enough lollygagging around. You ever heard of that? Anyways, enough messing around. It's time to the duel. No, I'm joking. Time skip. Again, sorry. Uh, so it's been a couple hours since the last time we've seen Midoriya. He is currently. He made up an option. He would hear All for One's pitch. See, he did get taken. He got captured. He couldn't run anymore. Okay. See, there's two stipulations for him to come. Okay. First is he wants heal. Okay. And second, actually, kind of three. He wants to hear the pitch, but and if he doesn't like the pitch, for him to join them. He's not going to. He's gonna step out the door and run. He's not gonna join. Okay. And the third option, well, third stipulation is he wants anything bad that that All for One did to Lady Nagant to go away. Okay. That was like number one. Like, yeah, I want this to happen like straight off. Or I'm not gonna listen. I'm gonna plug my ears and just la 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 la. Okay. He would hear All for One's pitch. Lady Nagant wouldn't have the boom boom in her. Uh, and Midoriya would be healed. But here's the thing. What do y'all think Midoriya did? Do you think he accepted the deal? Or do you think he didn't accept the deal? Well, I don't need to. You don't need to wonder that much, man. I can hear you from here. He didn't accept it, of course. So yeah. And then, well, Midoriya would be let go. Lady Nagant would run off with her new companion, or Oscar would run off with his new companion that doesn't have a boom boom in her now, which is very nice on both of their deals because of reasons. And Midoriya now knows where the League of Villains hideout is. He now knows this. He knows this now. And he could tip off the heroes now next time he sees one of them. But yet the next ones he would see are very familiar to him. Being Hawks and the man who got stuffed in a duffel bag, Best Jeanist. And he would tell him this. Midoriya would tip him off, like, here you go, leave me alone. Clearly that's not how this works. Midoriya's phone's been dead for the past 3 months, dude. His phone's been dead for the past like 3 months. Yes, it's been 3 months. The war has started. It's close to its climax, too. I mean, not for like them, but for us it is. See, after Midori would tip him off, tell him about this, they would say, well, Hawks would say, hey, I know we're not close by any means, kid, Midoriya, but you're not in trouble. I mean, Endeavor hates you, uh, but you're not in trouble by any means with us. Class 1A, or 2A, technically now, your classmates want to see you again. They miss you, okay? Now, given we're not gonna tell you, or tell them, anything about this, okay? But we have it written down in case we do fail this, okay? See, I don't know. You've probably heard this before, but yet, I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, thank you for this, and I hope to see you again alive, Midoriya. Please stay alive by any means, okay? And question, is that Lady Nagant? Hi. And now, I'm gonna time skip. 2 months in the future, middle of the night, we can see Midoriya with Lady Nagant facing off against a monstrosity of a person. A man with hands, a man with a torn up cape. Uh, Final like version Shigaraki or something. I don't know, man. And Midoriya would say, you know, um, you hurt a friend of mine, or I mean, yeah, you did, because All for One took over your body, used you from the very beginning. Swear, can't trust anybody in this world. But yet, I can tell you one thing, Shigaraki. You might want to look in your past, see where you went wrong, and hold on in his knees. Maybe not. No. Okay, never mind. I don't. Silly you. And you can also see plenty of heroes watching this. A lot of Midoriya's friends, Mirio, Nejire, Tamaki. You can see these people and many other heroes, people who recognize Midoriya, classmates. They want to go up and ask him so many things right now, but they can't because they know he's in a lot of danger. But yet they believe in him, and that's a good thing. And Midoriya, before he would get this started, he would say, "Hey Shigaraki, you're looking in a mirror. As Midoriya would reach up to his hair and then lift up his bangs to reveal. Well, actually, I don't have a picture of the third eye. But yeah, he would lift up his bangs to reveal a third eye with blue energy surrounding it. And then this fight would start. Start in a way that won't be forgotten. Midoriya would use decay on the ground underneath Shigaraki towards him. Shigaraki would move out of the way, and then Midoriya would say, "How do you do that?" Man, well, you're in the air. Big mistake. Glaring light blades. Aurora configuration. Light orbs would go everywhere, and out of those light orbs would shoot light blades. Like licked from when given this move, but glaring light blade is like licked from Black Clover and Paltry. Well, mostly Paltry. I mean licked. If you haven't seen Black Clover, that is same person, by the way. Sorry for the spoiler, but yeah. Uh, those would start firing out of the orbs of light, and Shigaraki would be bombarded by this attack. And then Midoriya would say, Nagant, now. And then boom. She would fire. Actually, she would jump backwards, like far away, and then fire. She and Midoriya, well, Midoriya, after she would fire, Midoriya would say, help everyone else out of here. We don't need crossfire. Right. Stay safe, please, Midoriya. No promises. Of course. And then Midoriya would say, Supernova. Iron Man beam it out of his chest. It would clash with Shigaraki, like using a water quirk, right? How else would you like dodge that? Like an Iron Man beam thing? I don't get it. You get what I mean, though? You fully get it? I hope you do. Anyways, after that, Midoriya would use Quaking Rock Burial. A dragon made out of stone would clamp its jaw around Shigaraki and bring him to the ground. But then it would be disintegrated by decay. Okay, that wasn't fun. Anyways, I'm on time skip. Once again, this fight would go on for a very long time. Long enough for them both to be tired. Like, both staggering up from their, like, stance. And Midoriya would say, Okay, okay, I got this. Hey, Shigaraki, or whatever you are at this point. All for one, Shigaraki, you both better be listening, because I'm gonna send you all to hell. Both of you. Steigen chains. Chains made out of Shigaraki's own shadow would reach up and grab his limbs, keep him there, and then Midori would use piercing Helheim on his left arm. Not him, like, not Midori's left arm, but pinning Midoriya to the ground again, keeping him there, and then piercing hell. The chain made out of fire and ice would both connect with Shigaraki's arms. And then Midoriya would do so many attacks in one. I don't know what you would want to call this, but I'm going to name off the attacks that he would combine together to take out this man. Supernova, Soaring Moon, Airborne Wind Blades, Quaking Dragon, Water Lances, Polar Arrows, Poseidon's Trident, uh, Surging Lightning Waves, Red Lightning Ethereal Burst, Glaring Light Blades, Obscure Drifting Fangs, Freezing Divine Feathers, uh, Alloy Shot, Bronze Beams, Gold Metallic, Rings, right? Sorry, there's something on my screen. I mean, you all can't see it, but I can. So sorry about the wind, too. Ow. Got hit by something. Also, looks like it's going to rain again. Oh god. I should probably move out of the wind. Y'all think? I mean, no, it's quitting. It might be quitting. Oh, I hope it quits doing this. I think it is. I hope you all can still hear me. Trying to muffle any noise besides me right now. But anyways, as he would mix all these attacks together, the third eye, still glowing with energy, Midori would hear a voice in his head, and it would say, "End him now! End him now!" And many, it would be saying, "End him now! Do it!" in many different voices that Midori has heard. Night-Eye, All Might, Bakugo, his classmates, all of them, Aizawa he could hear, Eri, the big three of UA, his mother. And then there would be a new voice. It would be Shigaraki. And by the way, Stain would be in there because he did become a stain on the pavement because of All for One. But we don't talk about that, okay? We don't talk about it. Uh, this new voice, like I said, would be Shigaraki. Telling Midoriya. It would say something different, actually. Instead of, "End him now." Please, Midoriya. Right? That's your name, I think. Please do it. I'm tired of always suffering. Suffering in this endless line of ending life. I'm tired of it. I got used. You said it yourself. I've been used from the start, okay? But I couldn't realize it until now. So do it. End it here. And then Midoriya would fire off this big attack. Sun got covered. That's scary. But anyways, after that, the man known as Shigaraki, this monstrosity that ended lives of countless innocent people, heroes, a hero from a different continent, a different country, Shigaraki would end there, right then and there. And I'm gonna time skip one last time before I end this. Years later, Midori is a hero now. Um, I can't usually end this stuff like I wanted to, okay? Because I got copyrighted, can't use that song. So go listen to Drag Me Under after this by Divide Music. I recommend it. It's a great song. Uh, don't use it in your videos. You will get copyrighted. I learned that from experience. Or if you do, get permission first, unlike me. I should have got permission, but I didn't because I thought he wouldn't answer. Anyways, go listen to that song. I recommend it. It's a very nice song. Very wonderful song. Uh, that would be playing in the background right now. Over the past few years for Midoriya, it would be way different than he would ever thought. He would be allowed to go back to school. He would be able to become an actual hero. Todoroki, Shoto Todoroki, Fumi, Natsuo, Rei, and Inji Todoroki would all forgive him for doing what was right, for ending the life of a missing family member. They would all forgive him. Bakugo is very happy to see his best friend again after so many years, well, months, not seeing him. Many people are very happy to see him. He's just not happy to be there. I mean, he is, but yet he feels like he shouldn't be there. He feels like his journey should have ended way long ago. And to this very day, that we see him as an adult. White hair with black spots instead of the black hair with white spots. The other half, like the black spots, white. Yeah, you get it. He still visits a grave of a man who, actually, he still visits two graves on a monthly basis. One time a month, he goes and visits these two graves. A man who he knew as Stain, the hero killer, he'd visit that man's grave, and he'd visit Tenko Shigaraki, a man who never really got to live a life on his own free will. He'd visit these two, now knowing what they went through this entire war, their entire lives. He's happy they can finally rest peacefully in their own ways. But as for Midoriya himself, he's still doing his job. He's still a hero. He's still doing what's right. Now, given he's an underground hero who only works at night now because he can't stand seeing the fans. He doesn't want to be in that spotlight like his classmates do. He rather stay in the dark as a shadow, as a mirror to what lies what evil lies underneath the sky, the sun. He's a mirror. He still keeps that name. See, we'll zoom in to, well, we'll change locations to a office in a man's agency, the Bakugo or the Dynamite Agency. Midoriya works under Bakugo just because that's the only way he feels like he can really help. He's the underground hero, Mirror, the man who villains at night fear for many different reasons. What we see on his desk computer with a video on it of days of old, days of past, of him performing actually at the UA festival years ago, performing a song that he never realized that would be so popular to this day. Um, but anyways, we see pictures of him and his classmates and teachers all around this room. Many different like podiums of achievements and old friends slash enemies, items that he kept over the years. You could see two bullets that Lady Nagant shot into his legs. You could see a knife that he had in his shoulder uh, because of stain. You can see many of different other different things throughout the room of achievements and things. His old costume that he used to wear as a hero. Now he wears just a white robe, like uh, what like the elves wear in Black Clover. That okay. Just wanted to note that out there. Like that's his hero suit now. His old one is what Ryro wears. Heck, the third eye. The you know what I'm talking about this Ryro disloyal that guy. That's what he's wearing at first, and now he changed. Anyways, yeah. Usually, in other past what ifs of Deku, what if Deku's I've done, I usually just play the song that he performed at the sports festival at the end out, but I can't, or I get copyrighted again. I'm not gonna do that, so I recommend you go listen to Drag Me Under by Divide Music. Uh, yeah. So, anyways, yeah, that's where I'm gonna end it, folks. I hope you enjoyed the final. Hope you enjoyed this entire series. Uh, yeah. I hope to see you on the next one. My next what if of Deku or any what if of mine that you want to go back and watch or watch in the future that I might do. I hope to see you on the next video. I hope you all enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye.